Hey everybody, it's Aisa of Forest Naturals, and today is my 3-year sober anniversary. Yay! Okay, so yes, it's been 3 years. On March 2nd of 2009, I decided that I would try to not have a drink on that day. I also decided that I would try to quit smoking on that day, so not have a smoke. And I really thought the smoking was going to be the harder of the two, because I'd gone some days in the past without drinking. Like, I didn't drink every single day, but I definitely smoked every single day. The reason that I decided to quit both of my harshest vices on the same day and at the same time was because I had read some articles online about addiction, alcohol addiction. And when people are addicted, very oftentimes you find a new addiction or something else to be addicted to, because addiction is actually up there with being obsessive compulsive. So you have to find something else to be obsessed and compulsive about. When you go into rehabs and the meetings and things, it appears to me, and also to the studies, that they push you off onto another vice, which is cigarettes and coffee. So people that are coming off of alcohol or drugs are almost always going to be completely addicted to coffee and chain smokers. The very, very sad thing that I found out was that most alcoholics actually die from lung disease associated with smoking. Even the founders of Alcoholics Anonymous died from smoking cigarettes. Now, that was a very, very harsh reality. Right when I was about to stop, I tried to wean myself down, like, to lower grades of alcohol, because I'm definitely a vodka girl. Love vodka, vodka, vodka. So I decided that wine had less alcohol, so I would start to drink wine. And I could drink it by the glass and make it more classy and all that sort of stuff. And I thought that that would, drinking it by the glass would help me to just drink less. It did not. And by the time I quit, I was drinking probably 4 bottles of wine per night. I would drink until I was drunk, because that's the way that I like to feel. A lot of people ask me how I stopped. I know there's AA and AA meetings and all that sort of stuff. Years ago, when I first came to California, I was in a really, really bad situation. I was in an abusive relationship. I was being beaten. So here's my battery video here. While I was in the battered women's shelter, it was a dual diagnosis. So it was also for drug or alcohol addiction. Well, alcohol's a drug, whatever. So I had gotten sober at that time, but at that time I wasn't sober for me. I was sober because you had to be in order to live there. And I'm a battered woman. Where the heck else am I going to go? So I did get sober then, and they forced us to go to meetings. And I have the Alcoholics Anonymous book somewhere over in my bookcase. This time, when I quit drinking and everything for myself, I did not use the book, and I did not attend any meetings. I still have not attended any meetings. I just don't really see the need for it, for myself personally. There are lots and lots of people who absolutely have to go to those meetings and keep on going. I commend you guys for going to those meetings. Me, it's not, I don't particularly find it necessary for myself. I've been doing pretty good without it. Quitting cold turkey, I'm glad that I did it the way that I did, that I didn't try to draw it out any longer than it needed to be, or seek any outside help. I did it for myself, within myself, by myself. My boyfriend, he has since quit drinking, but he was an alcoholic as well, and he did not stop. For almost a whole year I was sober, and he was still drinking around me, and my roommates and everybody was still drinking. So I did it for me, mostly because I'm very vain, guys. I don't know if you know this about me. I'm pretty conceited. I used to be really, really ugly when I was young, and everybody made fun of me. And I got picked on probably every day of my life. So I prayed to God, please, please, please help me to be pretty. Please let me be pretty. And then one day people started to act like I was pretty. And I kind of never really want that feeling to go away. So I started to feel like I was getting wrinkles around my eyes, and like I was getting, like, I don't know, like I was aging, and I was looking bad. My teeth weren't bright, and I just got really down on myself. And my conceit definitely helped to fuel my sobriety. I was like, this cannot happen. along with some other things. I got a boil under my arm. I started to get edema, and those are things that have to do with toxicity. And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it to myself. And I don't want to be one of those people that dies like really, really young, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, you were so young or whatever. So I'm like, you know what, this sucks. I'm just gonna stop. So that's my way. That's how I was able to do it. For anybody that's looking for my solution, I don't know if it's going to be the way for you. It's not the easy way out, but it's the best way out. So I set about to try to figure out what it is that makes me have to drink, what feelings or emotions I have all bottled up or oozing out, because I'm drunk, I'm always talking. What kinds of things were really, really bothering me, and what was really hurting me, and what it was that I needed to do to be able to live without drinking, but knowing that those things still exist in the world, that these horrible things have happened to me. So as a child, I was a foster child. I lived with all different people. I was horrifically beaten. The vast majority of my life I've been, I used to get beat, I got beaten every day. And by the time I left that foster mom, I went to go stay somewhere else where she didn't want me. It had something to do with welfare check. She didn't get the welfare check. She tried to turn me out. And then I was being freaking molested for years and years and years. Just a lot of horrible, unspeakable things have happened to me. And I guess it didn't start to bother me until I got older, and the alcohol, I don't know, it covered up some of my demons, or it really didn't, because I still remembered everything. I guess it just made me feel like I was at a party where everybody liked me all the time, or it's really hard to explain, and I don't want to get you all involved in my kookiness, but something along those lines. So once I figured out exactly what things were bothering me and how and why they were bothering me, I went about trying to find a way in my head to make me feel like I was coping with it or dealing with it, where it wouldn't hurt me, where I would have to have some veil, something come and rescue me to make myself stronger on my own. My friends and family are very, very happy for me and proud for me. My brother is so proud of me, as are my other brothers, and my mom and my family. My sorority sisters tried to have an intervention when I was in college. They were all worried about me. It was really aggressive, having lots of fights whenever we went out, always fighting somebody, and just drinking all the time. Now, although I was doing well in school and excelling, and the president of this and rewriting this constitution and blah blah blah, and on all these executive boards, I was spreading myself really, really thin, I guess, once again, to try to not think about my problems. So drinking and overworking, a workaholic, a drunken workaholic is what I was. Everyone feels a lot better now knowing that I have been sober, that I've quit drinking, and I myself, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie, because I think some people, they take it to the extreme when they make it seem like when you were drinking or in your addiction that it was just like this horrible thing. To tell you the truth, it was fun. It was really, I had so much fun. I got so popular. I got so many friends all over. You wouldn't believe how many freaking people I know, how many people I party with, how many people I meet on the street that already know me and I can't remember them because I met them in like a blackout phase. It was fun, which is probably why my mind allowed me to do it and attach it to all my hurt to try to overcome it. There were definitely bad times, and alcohol isn't a depressant, so it does bring you down and makes you think about all the bad things that have happened or whatever. But when you're in party mode, it just makes you feel good. So I thought that I was going to miss that when I quit drinking. I was afraid. I was very afraid. So I didn't go out for a while because I just couldn't imagine me without the alcohol. I've never been to a baby shower without drinking. I've never been to the beach without drinking. Like, I had to learn to live life all over again. And then I started to wonder, what do other people do? Like, people who aren't alcoholics, what do they do at the beach? What do you do at a baby shower? Like, what do you guys even talk about? Like, I completely didn't understand it. So I was really afraid, and I felt like maybe I was all fun and interesting in high school and the class clown and all that, but maybe I wasn't fun or funny anymore. Maybe people could only like the drunken fun Aissa, and maybe I would be boring without the alcohol. And I was, it tested my self-esteem at first, but you know what? I started going out, and not only that, I started going to bars. And me and my boyfriend were going to bars like every freaking day and partying my butt off with juice. I drink juice, big cocktails of all mixed juices. I'm like, what kind of juice you got? Mix it all together for me. And O'Doul's, the non-alcoholic beer, I was getting off on that. So I was still in my environment, around the people that I like to be around, and just not doing any of the bad things. And you know what? People still like me. I'm still freaking awesome. I'm still fun, and I didn't have to drink. I still have things to talk about. I'm still interesting. I'm still silly. So I'm really, really happy that I got the guts to go out and try to find my happiness, because I was not going to be stuck in the house for the rest of my freaking life. Now that will make me drink. So earlier I talked about when you quit drinking, you get addicted to something else. So did I get addicted to something else? You better bet your ass I did. I am addicted to chocolate. I started to consume, purchase candy like it was going out of style. And at one point I just heard my roommate, I forget what country he was from, but he was like, who's eating all this candy, all this candy? And I got like, I buy these long packs of Twix, Snickers, Almond Joys, just like all those long boxes of candy with like 8 candy bars a piece, and I was just going through them like they were going out of style. I didn't realize that it was an addiction, but it might be the caffeine in the chocolate that I'm addicted to. I'm also addicted to sugar. So I'm addicted to those things. I think my newest vice is exercising. I do it all the time. I talk about it all the time. And my hair. So I traded in my bad addictions for addictions that are just a little bit more healthy or more mainstream. At least other people can relate to those. Let me sum it up. In summation, I just like to say that if you are addicted to any substance, alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, coffee, Mountain Dew, whatever, you can get over it. Just remember, your friends and your family are actually your friends and your family. They do care, they do love you. Don't be so angry at them when they try to intervene or have a little intervention. It's not meant to hurt you or harm you. Secondly, the power to stop doing these things is within you, and it's within all of us. You just have to be courageous enough to find out how to go about doing it. And if you fail, so what? People fail at doing things all the time. Just try again. Get back on the horse. In the long run, it'll be good for you. It'll be good for your health. It'll be good for your life and the lives of the people around you. So I am going to be going out with my boyfriend for my little anniversary, so that's why I'm all jazzed up with the makeup and all that sort of stuff. That's it, guys. Thank you for everybody, for all the congratulations and all the kudos and all that stuff. I absolutely love you, and I cannot wait to talk to you again. Bye.